God says, "You've been thinking about everything too much lately, replaying situations in your mind, questioning your decisions, and trying to figure out every possible outcome before you even take a step forward, and it's draining you more than you realize. Your mind has been crowded with what-ifs, with doubts, with fears about things that haven't even happened yet, and it's making everything feel heavier than it actually is. You've been trying to control things that are not fully in your control, trying to predict how everything will turn out so you don't get hurt or disappointed again. But in doing that, you're holding yourself back from moving forward. Not everything needs to be figured out in advance. Not every step needs to be perfectly planned. Sometimes the only thing you need to do is take the next step and trust that clarity will come after that. You've been waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect sign, or the perfect feeling before you act, but that moment rarely comes the way you expect it to. Growth often begins in uncertainty. Progress often begins when you move, even though you're not completely sure. You're not wrong for thinking things through, but when it turns into overthinking, it starts to create fear instead of clarity. It makes simple decisions feel complicated and small steps feel overwhelming. You've already spent enough time in your head trying to solve everything at once. Now it's time to start moving, even if it's slow, even if it's not perfect. You're more capable than you think, and you don't need to have every answer before you begin. Some answers only come through experience. Some clarity only comes after you take action. You've been doubting yourself more than necessary, second-guessing things you actually already know deep down. That inner voice that keeps pulling you forward, that matters more than all the noise in your head. You don't need to silence every doubt before you act. You just need to not let doubt control your actions. Right now, the most important thing is to simplify. Focus on what you can do today instead of trying to figure out everything about tomorrow. Take one step, then another, and let things unfold naturally. You'll start to notice that things become clearer as you move, not while you're standing still thinking about it. You're not stuck because you don't have answers. You feel stuck because you've been overthinking instead of moving. And once you start moving, even in small ways, that feeling will begin to fade. You don't have to rush, and you don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. Trust yourself a little more. Let go of the need to control every outcome, and allow things to unfold step by step, because everything you're trying to figure out will make more sense once you're in motion.